Okay guys, here we are back doing another lab. This lab is in your Chapter 4 Cybersecurity Essentials material. And just go to your Cybersecurity Essentials material, pull up the reading, go to the course index, go to your packet tracer lab, and we scroll down to Chapter 4, Configuring VPN Transport Mode. That's the one we're looking for. It's 4333. Select that, get your PDF and your PKA file. This is one of those labs that has two pieces of material that need to be turned in whenever it's all done. In order for you to get full credit, you've got to turn both of these in. We'll fill this one out. I may not fill this out as we go along, but as you go along with this lab, make sure you're filling these out. You have to fill those out for credit. So download the PDF and the PKA file, and let's get started here. Navigate to where you downloaded that packet tracer file, and we open it up and let packet tracer do its thing. It has a tendency to take a minute sometimes. Almost there. Okay, as with any packet tracer lab, make sure you get this user profile configured, and you want to configure a very first thing. Put your name on it. If you try to do this later on in the lab, it will clear everything. So make sure you get your name on there first thing. So whenever you turn it in, you get credit for it. Okay, gonna dock our instructions here to the left. Okay. In this activity, you will discover the transfer of unencrypted FTP traffic between a client and a remote site. You will then configure a VPN client to connect to the Gotham Healthcare branch site and send encrypted FTP traffic. The IP addressing, network configuration, and service configurations are already complete. You will use a client device within Metropolis Bank HQ to transfer unencrypted and encrypted FTP data. And if you have been doing any of these labs with me in the past, which most of you should be, I'm making these videos for my class, and we've already done many of these. As you'll know, this the IP addressing, network configuration, and service configurations are already complete statement that's usually in the background scenarios. Oftentimes are not true. We oftentimes need to reestablish a IP address from a DHCP server, and in this lab, I'm pretty sure we do too. So moving right along, part 1, sending unencrypted FTP traffic. Step 1, access the cyber criminals sniffer. Ooh, we got a sniffer here in the network. Pull this one up here. It says click the cyber criminal sniffer and click the GUI tab. So we're looking at a graphical user interface. That's a pretty simple GUI there. Going to click the clear button. There's nothing to clear, but we'll click the clear button anyway. And step 1, part C, minimize the cyber criminals sniffer. Bam. If every step was that easy, we'd be done with this in a few minutes. Step 2, connect to the public FTP server using an insecure FTP connection. So we're going to go to the Metropolis Bank HQ and click on Phil's computer. So we go to here. And where's Phil at? Yeah, Phil's over there in the presentation room. Okay. Click this top button here for Phil's computer so we don't lose his window. Go to the desktop tab and click on the command. prompt. So desktop tab, command prompt. Use the IP config command to view the current IP address of Phil's computer. IP config, enter. Phil does not have a IP address. Phil does not have a IPv4 address. It's okay. We can fix that. We just type IP config space / renew and we hit enter. And there we go. Now Phil does have an IP address. Let's just do a blank IP config real quick there. There's a reason I'm doing that. You'll see why here in a second. So now we got our Bluetooth connection is not connected to anything. There's no address for that. We got a default gateway, subnet mask, a IPv4. What did we have before there? Oh, that's the local link. That's the IPv6. Okay. So no IPv6 address here, but we do got an address now. We're looking good. Can move on. So that's the thing you're gonna have to do that's not in these steps is hit that IP. This right here. Gonna have to send out a renew message and get an IP address for Phil's computer here. All right, connect to the public FTP server at Gotham's Healthcare branch by entering FTP and the FTP IP address. And I'm just going to copy it like this, paste it like that, connect like that. Step 2, part E, enter the username of Cisco and the password of public key. So we got Cisco and public key. There we go. We are in the FTP server. We're going to put this public info.txt in there. I'm going to tell you what, before we do that, let's do a real quick check of what all's in there. Lots of files in there. So we do a put. Hit that button. Check out the directory now. So see there, we got it right there. And we're done with step 2. So now we're going to go to step 3. We're going to maximize the cyber criminals sniffer that we just checked out earlier. All right, Phil. Logging up all the space here. There we go. Looky there. Look at all those packets that have been sniffed by our criminal. Click the FTP message display on the sniffer and scroll to the bottom of each one. What information is displayed in clear text? So go here. Go down to the bottom here. Looky there. We got a username, a Cisco. Scroll down here. Oh, we got a password. Scroll down here. We just some binary file. Some communication packets going around. Oh, that's the dir command I sent. Some more comms going back and forth. Oh, now we got a file name as well. Just some more. dir command stuff going back and forth. Okay, cool. So what information is displayed in clear text? Did you just catch all that I just looked at? We had a UC, a username, a password, and a file name. Okay, we are going to go back to Phil's computer and we're going to quit the FTP server. Okay, part 2, step A. From Phil's computer, use the ping command and target the IP address of the branch router. Now you might be asking yourself, how how do I ping the branch router? So you type in ping, and then you type in the branch router's IP address. And you might be asking yourself, what's the branch router's IP address? It's right up here, at the very top. All of these labs have a little addressing table to help us out in situations like this. So we copy that. Go back here to find my space so I don't lose it. Lost Phil's computer. Click this top button so we don't lose it again. And ping. And paste that IP address I just copied in there for the branch router. Hit enter. It says here that the first few pings may time out. And looky there, they are. And we got 2 that went through, but according to our instructions, enter the ping to get 4 successful pings. So we just push the up button to run that command again. Up and then enter. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Come on, 4. There we go. We got 4 pings in a row. So we're good for part 2, step A. Part 2, step B. On the desktop tab, click the VPN. So we need to close this command prompt. Get back to the desktop, and we're looking for the VPN. We haven't done this in prior labs. Oh, right there. All right. A whole lot of copy and paste in here to set this VPN up. So we got a group name, we got a group key. We got a host IP address, a host server IP address. We got a username of Phil, and we got the most commonly used password in the Packet Tracer Labs, Cisco 123. We hit connect, and then we get this message here. VPN is connected. Good, good, good. Okay, and it says part D, click connect and click OK, which I just did. What is the client IP for the VPN? It is right here. It's 10.4.2.200. Excuse me, Phil. 10.4.2.200. What just happened there? My VPN disconnected. What the heck? Okay, we'll hit connect and get it reconnected here again. Oh no, it's 201. Was it 201 before? That's interesting. Okay, so client IP address 10.4.2.201. 10.4.2.201. Feel like that changed on me. I'll have to rewatch the video and see. But whatever. Okay, so it's 10.44. 10.44.2.201. All right, moving on to part 3 here. Click net, clicked OK. What is the IP address? All right, part 3. View the current IP addressing on Phil's computer. So we're going to go to Metropolis Bank headquarters and click on Phil's computer. We're already on Phil's computer. Part B, click the desktop tab, click the command prompt. So we need to get out of the VPN thing here, go to the command prompt again. And at the command prompt, part C here, we're typing that IP config again. I'm lazy, I'm just going to hit up a couple times. I'll hit up 300 times before I type a 3-letter word. IP config. What do we have that's new here? So remember we looked at this before. See, there's our IP config command before. And no Bluetooth. And showing our connection there. And then that's it. Now whenever we hit that, we still have our network connection information. Still have our Bluetooth connection information, but looky there, we got this thing right here. Can we copy that? Yeah, we copy it like that to answer the question. Cool. So it says, what extra IP address is now shown that was not shown before? Part 1, step 2C. The tunnel interface IP address is now showing. So since I copied that, I can just go here and paste it like that. And we're trucking along, guys. Okay, part 3, step 2. Send encryption FTP traffic from Phil's computer to the private FTP server. Connect to the private FTP server at Gotham branch by entering this right here, FTP and the IP address. Just copy, paste, and enter. So username is Cisco. Secret key is the password. We're connected. I'm going to do a quick DIR to take a look at the directory and the files that are here. Lots of good stuff in there. It doesn't say to use the put command, but that is what we're doing here for step C, part C. Upload the file private.info.txt. So do the put space and paste in that file name there, hit enter. Now I'm just going to check it real quick to make sure we got it up there, and there we go. We've uploaded the private info.txt. Okay, now view the traffic on the cyber criminals sniffer. Okay, so we're going back to our cyber sniffer. And look what we got now. So these are all them ping requests that we did earlier, I believe. The ISAKMPs. And here is our FTP traffic. Note that on the for our cyber sniffer here, these IPsec packets don't got any don't really have any useful information in them. See, before we had these FTP packets sent out in clear text, letting us know exactly what's being sent, what's going on, where there were even the username and passwords just sent in clear text. We now have IPsec protocol being used instead of the FTP protocol, as far as our network sniffer is concerned anyways. So there. So are there any FTP messages displaying the password of internal or the file upload of private info.txt, and explain? Okay, here. Only able to see IPsec packets. So sniffer's only able to see IPsec packets. No plain text. That's a pretty good explanation. You put that in your own words and answer that there for the last one, and we're done. We are done with the lab. Hopefully, if I hit this check results button, it will say congratulations and we'll be done. We're done. Congratulations, you successfully completed the packet tracer. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So if you are successful in completing this, please, even if you're not successful with it, get yourself some points and turn in the PKA file. If you are not getting this congratulations message, you can hit the assessment items here. Check these two things here. Whichever one doesn't have a check mark by it, or if both of them don't have a check mark by it. If they don't have a check mark, I suggest just starting from scratch, going from the top. If one of them is missing a green check mark, go back to that section in the instructions and go over it again until you get yourself both green checks. You want to save this. Save the file. You can also do a save as and add your name to it if you want to. Whatever you want to do. I do recommend doing a save as and adding your name to it so you know which file you just saved. Keeping track of stuff. Turn those into your Canvas module to get points for this lab. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.